MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jose Barrios will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Jorge Mateo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7:07.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Now at the plate, Vimael Machin. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Runner at second here with one man out. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, Seth Brown, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 2 for 4. A windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Frankie Montas gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Striding in, Luis Arias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Mateo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Slow little grounder left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
At the plate, Austin Allen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Allen leads off first with 1 away. 2-1 now. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Runners off for second. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's through. A base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 2-round Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on Gates International Sports Showdown 2023.
Corners now with one away.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 2-round matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The All-Stars lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the belt, kicks and deals. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-1 pitch on its way.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hinder's got it for out number 3. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
in there, and it's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Seth Brown, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Chad Pinder is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
2 out with a man at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it will be the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Williams Astudillo.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that's the first out. Stepping up now, Lamont Wade. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 2-round Game 1 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International
Outside
Sports
and low,
Showdown
3-0.
2023.
You
The
can pretty much book it that a
2023 World
fastball's
Baseball
coming. A
Classic
challenge
2-round
fastball
matchup
right
is
here.
now
He
live
cannot
streaming
allow
on GOAT's
the nine-hole
International
hitter to get
Sports
on base
Showdown
with the top of the order
2023.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Brown is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The All-Stars lead this one 3-0. Into the box now, Austin Allen, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wade has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wade is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. On its way is pitch number 75. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cuba leads it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out, and the offering is put in play to the right side of the infield. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now in the box, Miguel Sano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Sano, an imposing right-handed figure at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. 1 out and a runner on second base. In there, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Ready once again, Vimael Machi. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here's the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Matt Olson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 count, the pitch.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-0, here it is. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from game 1 after this.
Leading off for the All-Star, the third baseman, Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, and there's one away. So now Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His first homer here in the series. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in once again, Lamont Wade. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 2-round matchups will be coming up next.
1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Luis Arias. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
The batter, number 11.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield nod.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses.
Game 1
1-1.
Dominican Republic
Clearly,
versus
this is
New
a tough
Zealand.
situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Up high, 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cuba is on top 3-1. Jimmy Nelson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Jimmy Nelson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sheldon Noisy. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Noisy.
First delivery to him on the way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 now. Now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The batter, the left fielder,
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. From the belt, the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Austin Allen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. Looked like the, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it. That wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Paul Blackburn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Max Kepler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Blackburn is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Josh Donaldson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now that first baseman, Polo. 10-9.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Piscotti will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. Cuba is out in front here, 3-2. seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
In now, Vimael Machin, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And the runner back. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Wade comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Mateo's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Matt Chapman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Sheldon Noisy. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
1-0. Here it is. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Pedro Strop trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He swings and grounds it to short. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Now to the plate, Austin Allen. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cuba is on top here, 6-2. Leading off the inning, Williams Astudillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's in there for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Mushing onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So digging in now, Lamont Wade. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Cody Stashak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Cody Stashak.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Fastball well outside. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jorge Mateo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Mateo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
1 out, nobody on. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Vimael Machin struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Down.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting. The first baseman, Matt.
Striding into the box, Matt Olson, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. A grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard, but foul. The next 3-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Not shortstop, Jorge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now another 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Game 2 Great Britain versus Israel will be coming up
As
next.
anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. The All-Stars are out in front here, 6-2. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day deal. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box, Seth Brown. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Sheldon Noisy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now the 0-1. Ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Austin Allen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch of the at-bat. Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 down, runners at first and second. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Full count, here it comes. Fouled off. He set. Here's the 3-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The All-Stars are out in front, 7-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Carlos Santana. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Piscotty is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Williams Astudillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Standing in, Lamont Wade is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The All-Stars jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Frankie Montas is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.